Everything you've been told about manifesting is wrong. Sure, you can create things in your life, but once you truly understand how, chasing after them stops making sense. And most people never ask the most important question: why can we manifest in the first place? Instead of grasping this deeper understanding, we get caught up in techniques, hoping to find the one that will erase bad emotions and unlock abundance forever. But if you've tried this route, you've likely found frustration instead of magic. And let me tell you why. Manifesting is not the goal. It's a symptom of something much bigger. If you only focus on manifesting money, relationships, and material things, you'll miss the real transformation. This video will show you what's at the core of manifesting so you can stop struggling and start aligning with what truly matters. By the end of this video, your perception of desires will never be the same. Especially the last point is what clicked for me and turned my life around like nothing else did before. Hi, I'm Marta and welcome to my channel. This is the second video of the series Manifesting But Make It Make Sense, where we debunk common misconceptions about manifestation. In the last video, we talked about how emotions don't actually manifest anything, so check out the playlist for more. Before I show you what manifesting truly is, let's clear up what it isn't. First of all, it's not a way to find happiness and fulfillment. You don't need external things to feel joy. The blue sky isn't blue because clouds disappear. It was always blue. It's also not a way to regain your lost power. Sure, manifesting things in 3D is cool, but that's not your real power. Your true power has always been within you. You are it. You just temporarily forgot. Knowing how to manifest or struggling, you still have the same innate power. It's not conditional on your outcomes because they are subjective anyway. And it's also not about techniques, affirming, or even scheduled imagining every night. Techniques don't manifest anything, and it's not what manifesting is about. And it's also not about getting cool stuff. If you focus only on material things, you're missing the bigger picture here. It's also not magic. It's a natural process, like a mirror reflecting your inner world. Now let's dive into my 6 truths about manifesting. And the way into understanding all of this is one: the experience of resting in your awareness, because only that way you can truly feel who you are and experience non-dual nature of the universe. Before we dive deeper, do you want to find out what's blocking your manifestation? I've created a free quiz that helps you uncover what's holding you back. If you take that quiz, you will get the analysis of your strengths, challenges, and tips customized based on your quiz result. To take the quiz, just comment below, "I want to take the quiz," and I'll send it to you. So number one thing, what manifestation is and what it makes us realize is you are always safe. It is your world. This is worth note-taking. So write it down either on a piece of paper or in the comments for others to see. Nothing can truly hurt you here. The idea of risk is an illusion of the ego designed to keep you stuck. When you realize you are the entire universe and that your human self will die eventually, fear loses its grip. It's more risky to stay in the same place than to try and fail. And the more fearless you become, the less you rely on the ego's false protection. We all crave peace, but an unhealed and undisciplined mind confuses it with boredom. So recognize this impairment of the mind and seek real peace. Number 2, desire is a path to spiritual awakening. Why do we want stuff? Desires aren't random. They guide you to expansion. They push you to experience life, break through fear, and uncover deeper truths about yourself. And they are yours because your fulfillment includes them. And your only real responsibility is to figure out what truly brings you joy and remove the fear blocking you from it. That's it. You're only here to discover yourself. And it's the most exciting journey of all. It's your chance to connect with yourself, the real inner you. And this is the biggest desire of all, to come back to yourself, to connect with yourself. And the rest is just there to lure us in, to start the journey and to get to this truth. Number 3, manifesting isn't magic. It's an illusion. Instant manifestation in the physical world is a myth, at least for the most of us who start on low levels of consciousness, which we most do when we find out about manifesting. But here's the truth. 3D is imagined too. Everything starts in consciousness. The 3D world is just a delayed reflection of your inner state. Trying to change the external reality without shifting your internal state is like trying to fix a movie by editing the screen instead of the projector. Number 4, the ultimate desire is love, surrender, and peace. The biggest realization is non-attachment. When you stop clinging to the external things, you find a peace that never leaves. Like Rumi said, the wild geese do not intend to cast the reflection. The water has no mind to receive their image. Everything flows. Happiness isn't in outcomes, it's in presence and the realization that the body, feelings, sensations, perceptions are transitory because everything is a subject to constant change, and attaching your identity, mood, or anything to it is a bad idea. It's just asking for trouble. Everything but you, your awareness of being is changing. Your awareness is your only constant. So be the observer of events, emotions, thoughts, feelings, perceptions, and sensations. Number 5, you are a manifestation itself, and so are your desires. Your desires were never separate from you. Imagine this. You have a dream, a vision, a desire. The moment you close your eyes and truly feel it, you've already manifested it internally, but also externally, because you feel it in your body, warmth in your chest, you have a smile on your face, and you can feel it in your cheeks because they start to get a little sore, even though you only see it in your imagination. Now the rest of your life is just catching up. It's like reading a book when you already know the ending, that no matter what plot twists come or where it seems like the bad guys are winning at some point, you trust where it's going because you know the end. So nothing is scary. This is the secret. Your desires are meant for you. You wouldn't have them if they weren't possible. So instead of stressing, relax into knowing it's already yours. Keep the eyes on the ball. You already know how this book ends. So enjoy the perfect plot that gets you there. Because what happens from here to destination is none of your concerns. And the last one, number 6, you are not just human. And your desires aren't just physical. This is what most people in manifesting community miss, and it makes me sad that we are so convinced of the separation in the 3D that we miss this crucial thing, because all we want is this perfect technique that will get us what we want. This is 99% of manifesting community. Be the 1%. And this changed everything for me. You're not just a person trying to manifest objects and having this physical experience. You are awareness itself, an eternal being of love, having a temporary human experience. There is no separation between things, humans, it's all consciousness. And we don't actually want things. We want the feeling we believe these things will give us. But that feeling is always available within us, in our imagination. Why depend on the outside world to give you what's already yours whenever you want? By tuning into the feeling. When you realize this, manifesting becomes effortless because you stop chasing and start embodying. Not conditioning yourself, but giving it to yourself here and now as an act of unconditional love. Going into your imagination not to get something in the external, but to embody, to be. Imagining is your tool to being. Even The Secret, the book that promoted manifesting like nothing else in the Western culture, mentions that and encourages to practice being aware for at least 5 minutes a day. But people always still come back to the techniques, trying to get the stuff, how to manifest this, how to manifest that. And I'm just so sad to see that so many miss this bigger picture and their true nature and how perfectly everything is set up for them to unfold. And I get that people who talk about the results get the most popularity because they promise people the stuff they want, of course. But I wish there was a bit more emphasis on the I am, awareness of being, because it's truly all you need to be happy and fulfilled long term. Be still and know that I am God. And no matter what happens, it still perfectly unfolds for me. With I am, all that you want, the perfect health, relationships, financial security, the dream job, all is implied. Manifesting isn't about controlling reality. It's about aligning with who you really are, your ultimate self-concept of I am. When you realize this, the chase ends, the struggle fades, and the life meant for you unfolds naturally. In the next video in this series, we'll talk about how techniques don't manifest anything, and I know that it will trigger many people, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Thank you very much for watching. I know that this video will be helpful for at least one person. Comment below with your biggest takeaway. Subscribe to my weekly newsletter, Self-Love Letter, and discover some free resources in the description below. And again, to take my free quiz and get your customized tips on manifesting blocks based on your results, comment below. I want to take the quiz and I'll provide it to you. These are the videos that YouTube thinks that you should watch next. And remember, you are brave, you are loved. Be kind to yourself. Bye now.